What's up, y'all? It's your girl QueensteezTV and I am back with another video. So like I told y'all, I was getting my grass ready for Valentine's Day, and I came through like I always do, giving it to the grass like I always do. Okay, so don't play with me. But y'all, I hope that you find this tutorial super easy to do. I hope that you guys have fun. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone out there in the world. And if you want to be my Valentine, then hit that like button. So you know, y'all, make sure y'all are hitting the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And make sure you check out some of my other videos. And I will see you guys in the end.
I'm so cute. You be dragging on this beat.
Y'all, it has been so long since I came with a makeup video, but y'all, Valentine's Day is tomorrow, so I'm gonna give you a super easy look that you can follow like step by step. Like, you cannot mess up. I promise. I'm gonna give y'all all the details that you need, you know, to look bomb. Okay, so first, before we do any makeup, of course, you want to start with a clean face. Make sure you wash your face. Make sure your lips are moisturized before you start, because this can take, you know, a little while. I'm gonna just say like 30 to 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But I'm giving you a full glam, full beat. I think they call this a beat, the Miami beat. And y'all know the grass in Miami be very pretty, matte, and flawless. So stay tuned. So the first thing that I always start out with is my eyebrows before I put anything on, any primer. And what I've been using lately is this Too Faced pomade in a pencil. So it's a little bit thicker than your normal, but I really like it. And this is in the color Espresso. So I just put my eyebrows where I want them and literally just fill them in. So some people start from the middle. I kind of start like at the top to get my top shape going, you see. And then I start moving towards the front. And then I go down the bottom. And basically, how you see, I'm looking to see any like sparse spots or anywhere where the eyebrows, you know, is not looking up to par. Now when you get right here in the front, you see how I kind of left some space because I kind of like the ombre look. And then I just start going in an upward motion. This is when you take this end of your brush and just move it. Brush it up, brush it in. And if it don't look perfect to you, it's fine, because we're gonna go back and conceal and get everything together. So I'm gonna go do the other side and then I'm gonna come back. Once I'm done with my eyebrows, of course, I move on to concealer. And this is the flat brush that I'm using. And y'all, literally, this is a paint brush that I got from off of Amazon. So if y'all want, I'm gonna put down in the description box a link to my Amazon store if you want to purchase. So the concealer that I'm gonna be using today is Tarte Shape Tape, and this is in the color 475, which is Tan Deep Sand. So I'm just gonna take the little spoolie thing, whatever it is, and make sure that my paintbrush is well saturated. And I like to conceal the bottom first. Y'all, and I really like this paintbrush because it moves like whatever way you need it to move. And just like some makeup brushes just do not do that for me. And I'm doing the same thing on the top. So once you go this way and bring it down. So y'all see how I had a wide tail, and then when I concealed it, I just brought it in. So that's what you can do if you want to clean up your eyebrows. That's why I told you, like, don't worry about what the eyebrows look like. you know, you can clean them up later. So I kind of blend it out in the front so that it's not harsh when I go to put my foundation on. And if you notice, I did not go down on my eyelid. So this is what the concealed brow looks like. So like I told y'all, I'm going to go do the same thing on the other side. So y'all see I got both eyebrows concealed, and if you need to, or if anything don't look sharp, you can go back in. So once I'm done, I just take whatever leftover concealer is there and I just hit it in the middle because like you don't want your eyebrows looking crazy. So I'm not rubbing it in, I'm just hitting whatever excess product. Next, I take a fluffy tight brush and I just go ahead and, you know, blend this concealer out. So when you're selecting a concealer, unless you want something like super dramatic or unless you like that girl and you know how to blend, I will only recommend you getting a concealer shade about 1 to 2 shades lighter than what you are. And for the middle, I just tap whatever excess product into this because I don't want any harsh lines around my eyebrows. Okay. So for my eyelids, I'm actually going to use a eyeshadow primer base. So this is the LUVS base, and this is in Rumor 4 or Color 4. So I'm just literally going to take a little bit to put on the back of my hand because I'm doing my own makeup and, you know, everything's clean. And of course, if you was doing your own makeup, you wouldn't be, you know, doing all that. So I'm just going to use the same brush that I put my concealer on with because it don't matter. And you might not have a lot of brushes. So, you know, this is for my girls who, you know, could just be starting out doing their makeup. So I'm just putting this all over the lid and I'm going to go back, of course, to blend it. But I'm putting this on to give myself a neutral base. And when I start packing on my eyeshadows, I want them to be bright and bold. And I'm taking the same brush that I patted that in with, and I'm going to do the same thing with this base, and I'm just putting it in a tapping motion. I'm not swiping it or rubbing it, just tap. And the palette that I'm going to be working with today is my favorite, all-time favorite soft glam, neutral glam palette, which is the Warrior 2 palette by Juvia's Place. And it looks like this. Literally, this has all the neutrals that you can want. You can mix and match and make any type of soft glam, nude, neutral look that you want out of this palette. This is a staple palette I feel like everyone needs to have. But like I told y'all, this look is going to be super simple. Guess what? I'm only using one eyeshadow. Literally, only one eyeshadow. Because I want to keep this like super simple for people. So this color right here is called Yoded. It's like a neutral soft brown. If you have a darker complexion and you want to go a little darker, you can use Kafuru. If you want a nice like peachy kind of soft look, you can use Dora, Zama. Like, yo, I can make some combos out this palette. But the last few looks I've been having on, y'all asked me, you know, what I've been doing. So I'm gonna show y'all exactly what I've been doing. So I take literally this one color and you're gonna pat it in all over your eyelid. And you see how beautiful like that shows up. And I'm literally doing the same thing. I'm just tapping it in. So you want to make sure that your bottom lid is covered well. You want to bring it up into your crease. Just make sure everything is colored with the color really well. And then literally once it gets out here, then you start blending it upwards. And it's gonna make it kind of look like you got on more than one color when you really don't. So now you see me going in my crease just to give it a little bit of depth. And I'm bringing it out and also in. So like I told you, I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. So literally I put it on both eyes. You can stop right here if this is all you want to do, but you know what, I said, you know what, my grass can do a little bit more. So I'm just gonna take that color Kafuru. This is the same exact brush, it's just a little bit darker, and I'm just gonna put that in my crease. So you can see how it's slightly darker. And literally, I'm just going to put that right in my crease. And you see how it's literally like one shade darker. So you're not really doing that much. So same thing on the other side. You're gonna tap it in and then just blend it out. That's it for the eyes, y'all. That's it. So the next thing, of course, you want to put on your eyeliner. Y'all, this little e.l.f. eyeliner is like my ultimate favorite. Like, I love this eyeliner. And e.l.f. products are just like super affordable. So it comes with this little wand. And I love this because it is nice for precision. So, of course, I'm just going to go in my inner corner and make a nice, long, kind of thick eyeline. And I'm just looking down because I don't want to smudge it. And I do my eyes one at a time. So after that, I just have my little fan. Once I've lined my eyes, I need my lashes. And this is just a super bomb pair of fluffy lashes. I like to put my lashes on with this duo lash glue. So I just take them off. I put some glue on them, making sure that I have enough glue on the outside corners because you don't want your lashes to lift up, especially like if you're going out, if you might be sweating. The last thing you want is for your lashes to come out. So this is a quick set glue. It is white. When it turns clear, aka when you no longer see it on the lash strip, then that is when you know that it's ready. So what I do is just go ahead and put glue on both of them, and then I prime my face. This is just the order that I put my makeup on. Some people put that foundation and stuff on first, but that's not my order. That's not the order. You know, I like to see the whole look, you know, come together. So I'm gonna just sit these both to the side and let them dry. And while I'm letting those dry, I'm going to prime my face to get ready for the foundation application. So this is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. Ever since I found this primer, y'all, this is my joint, okay? It has like the right amount of tackiness and stickiness. to make sure that your makeup ain't going nowhere. So you put on as much as you need or you feel you'll need, and then I just rub it all into my face and under here, because y'all know got a little double chin action going on, so I do put makeup under there, and I make sure I get under my eyes. And as y'all can see, you see how it's sticking to my face. So listen, that makeup ain't going nowhere, girl. So I'm going to check on my lashes, which the glue is mostly dry, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put them on because they can't finish drying on your face. And you literally just stick them on. Some people use tools, but y'all, if y'all look at my first videos, I did not know how to put a lash on there, y'all. They used to be all types of crooked, but like I tell y'all all the time, you keep practicing your makeup, you'll get better. Because look at me putting lashes on, eyeliner on, all stuff that I used to have trouble doing before. And literally, I just pop them on. Boop! Where them girls talking trash? Where them girls talking trash? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Okay, so the foundation that I'm going to be using today is from NARS, and this is the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation, and this is in the color Macao. Now, I just want to say something. Macao is always sold out, and there be girlies that are, you know, way. People don't be wearing that shade of foundation. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause there be some girlies that I be like, it's no way that you wear Macao. If I wear Macao, I know, like, stop playing, sis. Go down a couple colors. But okay, this is what I'm using, and this is what I'm gonna use to put on. This is just a flat foundation brush. So I'm just gonna put my pumps directly onto the brush, and I want a full face, a full beak, honey. Okay, so I'm gonna start with 1, 2, 3, about 3 pumps. So this is how much 3 pumps of foundation is, and I don't just paint it on. I start doing little dots all over my face first. So boop, 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 here, 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 this side, this side. Okay, and I see what the coverage is giving. So I'm going to use one more pump because I want like full coverage. So I put it in any spots that I may have missed. Hit that stash, hit that stash. And also I like to go in between those eyes, because remember where we put that concealer. So when you put your foundation on, I do not put any underneath of my eyes, because that's where we're going to put the concealer. And y'all, I dropped foundation on myself. OMG. See, this is so terrible. The tutorial was going way too good, you know. Dang. Hold up, y'all. Let me see if I can get this out. All right, y'all. I'm back. I got out as much as I could. Well, you can't really see it no more, you know. Whatever. So this is one of my favorite foundation brushes, and it just blends to the T. This is from Juvia's Place, and this is a big kabuki brush. This brush is dry, okay? So you can wet it if you want, but I don't. I just use it dry and pat in. Like, look, it's giving skin. And with the excess that's, you know, like on the brush from me putting it, then I go under my eyes, because I want the lightest, most sheerest makeup under my eyes, because I'm going to go in with my concealer. So if you don't like this coverage, Then of course you can add more foundation. So I feel like it look nice, but I'ma just, you could never put too many pumps. I'm gonna just do one more, especially around my stash and around my cheeks. Okay. So for the purposes of brush conservation, I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape and I'm going to take the same brush I put my concealer on with earlier, and I'm going to conceal my under eye area. So I just start off with 3 stripes, and I do 1, 2, 3, and I get some more product, and I just do 1, 2, 3. I take this, bring it down, straight down my nose, okay? And I do here, lighten up my chin, and whatever's excess, and just put a little bit over my stash. Just put a little bit over the stash, you know what I'm saying? If you don't have no stash, then you don't have to do that. But I take the brush and then I go back to make sure I bring it all the way up and out under my eye. Oh wow, did my dryer already have to do that? Okay, so when you bring it out, I bring it out here to lift our eyes. So I'm gonna do the same thing. Make sure it's up in the corners. Bring it down and around. And for this, I just go up and come down. Okay. While that is sitting, I do take a dark foundation stick, and this is Katsina from Juvia's Place. This is much darker than my complexion, but this is what I use to bring some like warmth back into my face. So usually what I do is just take it and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and bring it around 5, 6, 7. Okay. Just to put it right here. And I do the same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just about right there. I put some, about 3 down here. 1 in the middle. And then I take a flat angle brush. This is the Morphe M164 brush. Like this. And I go from the inside of where my eyeshadow was and bring it literally straight down my nose. Now for like my nose and stuff, I don't really be changing the shape of my nose because I like my nose. Like I like my nose. My nose looks fine for on my face, so I don't like be doing a whole lot with that. Some people do. If that's what you want to do, do you, boo. But this is what I do, and my face always look nice. So you see how it's coming together. Like you can see already that this is about to be a flawless bad girl beat. So y'all, this little sponge thing, it's a 3-pack of sponges from the crayon case. So you get a regular blender, you get one that is angled, which is really nice, and then the last one is like this and it has a flat back. So some people prefer to put their makeup on with blenders and stuff like that. Y'all, I do also getting something. I forgot my setting spray. Okay, I took out more than one, so that's cool. So I'm gonna take my continuous setting mist and I'm just gonna use the regular beauty blender gonna hit it twice just so I can get a little bit of moisture on it for me to start blending the concealer out, because we let it sit for a little while, so it's starting to dry down. And you just literally head it into your skin. Look at that, y'all. Don't play with no me, okay? Oh, y'all gonna look so good on Valentine's Day. Like, I know. Period. So, I'm going here with my forehead. And I just come literally straight down my nose. So, if you notice, I didn't touch the brown part, okay? And I'm gonna do my chin. So, the way that I go back is in the order that I put it on, because I don't want to get nothing messed up, you know. So the next brush I'm using is the Morphe R11, and it's like kind of like a fluffy type. I don't know, it's kind of flat, kind of fluffy. And then I just take that to blend out where I put all of this for my contour. So as you can see, it's warming my face up. And when it comes to hair, just and blend it out like that. For hair, I go downward and go into the underneath part, you know? So the same thing, you want to do the other side. And just to make, y'all, everything just coming together. And get down and under the underneath part. Okay. So we're not done yet. Okay. So you make sure you got everything. Oh, hold up. Let me put this down a little bit more. Blend it all nicely. The next thing you want to do is to take your highlighter. This right here is what I have been using lately, which is the Laura Mercier powder in translucent honey. Also, I love my Sacha Buttercup powder. Like, don't ever play with her. So I'm just taking some, putting it in the top. And I'm going to take my beauty blender, the same one that I just blended it out with. And I'm literally putting the powder on. And I'm going to put this under where I conceal on my eyes. And I'm going to bring it in on my nose, because remember, I haven't blended the nose part out just yet. So with that same brush, like I said, I start up. And I just move it up and down. See, it really don't change the shape of my nose, but it just adds, like, I guess a little depth, you know. I don't know, like I said, I like my nose, so I'm just putting a little bit more. I'm taking some to put it up top where I highlighted, and also down on my chin. So literally, we're gonna repeat these same steps. So also, this is the Bronzed Duo. Ooh, hold up. Ooh. Come on, ring light, stop playing. The Bronzed Duo from Juvia's Place, and these are the two colors. So with the same brush that we put our contour out with, I'm going to take the lighter brown and I'm going to go over everywhere that I put that and just bronze. You see how it's just giving me just like a golden, like you just already just are looking like that girl. Like you're just already looking like that girl. Like I just don't know no other way to explain it. Like you're already giving it to the girls. So I'm just letting it sit on for a little bit longer. And of course, you know, we need some blush. This ring light is blowing me. This is the KKAO Beauty Blush Palette. So this is what this palette looks like, and since I'm going for more of a warm look, and like as you can see, my face is already kind of looking golden, I'm going to use these two colors right here. So I like to mix my blush, and this is in the color Snatched Honey and Powerful Queen. So what I'm going to do is 2 dabs of this, bop bop, and 1 dab of this, okay? And let me just show y'all how when you be playing with your makeup, like, yo, it just come out a masterpiece. So don't be afraid. So yo, what I say, I'm gonna go bop bop bop, okay? This is the color that came out on it. So just go bop bop and bop bop. I don't like putting on a lot of blush, but I like to put on, you know, just enough to give them a just enough, y'all. So just keep blending that out. Oh, y'all getting y'all V-Day ready. So of course the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dust off that Laura Mercier powder that I initially put on, and make sure you get from under your eyes. Oh, I almost dropped it. Okay. So y'all, for this Miami beat, the girls say that this is a very, very, very matte look, okay? So it has lots of powder. So I'm going to take the Laura Mercier powder, and this is in translucent medium deep. This one is darker, of course. And I'm just going to take this much, but I'm just going to take it on a clean, fluffy brush. And I'm going to pat this on the rest of my face. Because, like I said, I'm just going for a very, very matte look. Like, you want to make sure, you know, that your makeup is holding. So I'm putting it literally everywhere, and I'm just tapping it into my skin. If you have oily skin, this is definitely a step that you don't want to miss. So I'm literally just putting this everywhere, and this right here is cute, but I think I want to brighten my eyes a little bit more. So I'm going to take the Sacha Buttercup powder, and I'm going to take this little poof poof and just put it in my finger. This is the Sacha powder, which is a little bit brighter, and I'm just going to place that, see, right in here. And I'm making sure to go in and see how you can get like right in your nose, but if you are oily in there. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Oh, yo. Oh, yo. This is just giving it. All right, y'all, hold on, let me calm down. The next thing that we're gonna do to deepen our eyes and to make this look a bit more sexy and sultry is to add under eye gel liner. So this is from Inglot, y'all. They make the best, smoothest gel liners out there. When I say they glide like butter, they glide like butter. So hold up, y'all. I'm just taking this like flat little brush, and I'm just going to line my under eye really carefully. sure you don't poke yourself in the eye. Yo, don't play with me. Don't play with no me. I'm putting y'all down. Y'all wanted to know how to get the look. I'm putting y'all down. It's giving sexy, sultry. All right. So, y'all, the next thing that we're going to do, of course, is put highlighter on. Duh. So, y'all, this is Anglola from the crayon case. Let me tell you something. If you want some bright highlighters that is going to shine like the sun, these are straight glitter, okay? So you literally only need a little bit. I usually just use what has already fallen in the top because it's bright, it shimmers. So I don't know what I do with my highlighter brush, but I'm just gonna take this one and just give it a little dusting. Literally a cute little dusting. So when they hit you in that side glow, you say hi. So make sure you put your highlighter. I put a little here, a little on my nose, a little here. Y'all see how bright this is? Oh my gosh. Oh, not hold up, y'all, because I done got it all over the place. Yo, I literally done put this daggone highlighter all over the freaking place. So I'm gonna just take the bottom of this and dab some of that off because I don't want to look like a disco ball, you know? So y'all, with the same brush from earlier, I'm just gonna now dust off the excess of the highlighter I put on. Like I told y'all, this is just the way that I put my makeup on. As you can see, we already look good. So it's Valentine's Day. We're gonna come through with a cute little lippy. This is my Milani Statement liner, and this is in the color Rich Cocoa, aka 180, aka if y'all see this, grab it because they always sold out. Like, I don't know who gave the girls the drop on this, but it's always sold out on Ulta. So if you get some, get a couple. They only $7.99. So the new thing is to overline your lips. So of course, that's what I'm going to do to give you some nice juicy lips. So I know that y'all probably expecting me to do a nude lip because I always do it. And y'all know a nude lippy, that is my girl. But it's Valentine's Day, so I'm going to switch it up with a nice smoky red lip. So this is actually from Morphe, and this is called Steamy. So it is a nice red, and I'm just going to put her on. And let us see what she give. Okay, she is bright. Let me see. So I want it to be a nice warm. So I'm gonna take some more of this just to warm her up a little bit more. Woo, y'all! All right. So finally, last but not least, hold on. I'm just gonna put a nice finishing powder over everything because y'all, I want a nice matte look. So this is Matte Studio Fix in NC47 is my color. You can also use mineralized skin finish, and I use the color dark, but it comes in dark, deep dark, all of that good stuff. And literally, bam, y'all, we done. So for a setting spray, I am using Makeup Revolution Super Fix Super Hold Mist Spray. This is a ultra matte spray. This is one of my favorites. So make sure you shake this up really well. And yeah, and then spray your face down. So when you spray, you want to do T and then X, okay? Now make sure you got everything. So I'm gonna let this settle in, and then I'm gonna come back and show the girls what it is giving for Valentine's Day. It's giving. Come here, rude boy, can you get it up? Come here, rude boy, is you big enough? Period, y'all. This look is giving honey, okay? I hope that this tutorial was easy for you guys to follow. I hope that y'all got right for Valentine's Day. If you did, drop down in the comments and let me know if this was easy, if it was hard, if you want me to do more looks or what. Y'all tag me on Instagram if you decide to do this look. And I hope that you guys enjoy your day with your honeys. Period. Whether y'all have Valentines, Galentines, or whatever you're getting into, make sure you have fun, be safe, and your girl Steez will catch you later. Bye.